som obiara enye na afemu de na Ghana betumpon Ghana benya nkoso Unya ba Afia Safowaa Kantinpo ni ma wakwa abasronko e de ba Kantanka exclusive jumedie so jumedie se ne we so we ni hwe no me de bro eye ebnada anadwo sabre na wotwe na masanso asiw so eye memnda bia anopa no ndu jumedie so o hwe no live e wo Facebook sanso na yeda YouTube enso na Fidot Fashion na afamatare ehoka nimde kwa so no ose otete embaba enti fa wabofra ne bre no na onfa afi ba ko pe enche akwala no se de esifa epamade owie nso a na wasanso de eye MVTI certificate api no so ose wankasa nso bebi bia ukobia no eye afre no na onbe pam djumade no ho atare ma wo nafa ko e wo 0243 733 527 0243 733 527 Fidot Fashion say opese hu ne kira kwan a owo eye okotaifa no way ehyaye ho Meche Junction obedru ho no na wasi ni signboard kakra abna p enso na esiesi menim ede maame p say se ukọ baabi na se opese wankasa wunya adaje na wusiesie wonim a bra webie ne pna no ato ho obekire se ne wankasa obesifa esiesie wo ho na se wuni adaje enso a ene efre no na ombra ombesiesie kama ewo 0551 425 157 0551 425 157 P so ewo taifa Cute Cat Parlor ono na afa mitini ehuka Cute Cat Parlor say oba ma me kire oniama o say obeya ama o omo fixe eba no eye wig caps touch up braid frontal 360 bridal hairstyles eye hair treatment hair coloring obese utwa utinye no so ma eye tietia pedicure any medicure ni nyina Cute Cat Parlor say oye enti o se we bie na pna no so ato say wo a opese usua se de ye de yensa ema etinwi yeye no bra na obekyerew eno nti Sandra se frɛ no e wo 0246 897 589 0246 897 589 eno na ye Sandra number o se open na kira kwan so a owo eye Abeka Junction Eco Bank ne nchen ho pe sanso na Jumeku a aso yasene ene Danjakmo Ghana Limited Danjakmo Ghana Limited se ono de ontueche yaso na emu efin dodo a emmene yen ewo oman Ghana mu enu nti na waba na ono oba fidi a obesi no ayete se phone no wonam ho kra onti se eyehye ode be hye efin bia yeye ewo oman mu ha na ne hwene no so na abronyi frɛ ne se chimney no oma no kosu yie enti no eye wisi a efri ade na ohye no eni sunsanso bia ewo omanfo no so eno nti Mr. Bio se frɛ no ewo 0244 833 210 0244 833 210 osi school for sawmills ma mo pese mo ye kusia create ton ma mo pese mo ye seminar ene eye mo a mo ye distilleries mo nyina mo friend na o mesi sa afidie ni bi emfa ma mo se ne medical akadada no osomfo Afia Safowaa Kantinpo ni magimi dwa amena ne me ho bra me ba ye beto aso.
Yes, say, cleanliness is next to godliness, and I'm so on my Ghana pribia say, I want to be dimu ewo menimo than Jack Mokofa by Edins Neta Bia Bar, Nature Adia Yeshibola ewo mua, and who be here say hospitals, schools, abanyu mako, and impo uncronkwanyu mako nina say, Obama than Jack Mo, abesi science in Neta Ibi, ewo maswe yen abwa, ama hunidie edimu ewo menimo. Breweries, plywood factories, oil companies, anyone I can also than Jack Mose, Monto Hallelujah. If we say, we be see boiler machine, a bay steam, amawa, a bed bois ama, Jumediana Woodiano, a remudia dodo, who won't be not a what a chema, Freno, or sounds so a cra in Fidie who your man in Abia, who pebia, when he and young to tonto cry.
Utam o das binadia kosi insinuate on ye no hwe ngu na gumna ahyinti famana beba no e kosoro dwumadi obedie na abo school ni pa ban ene GS mpanifo nso endi sa dwumadi bi se de be ya yarodom bebebe ne atiate se wo Ghana mu ase ni na ho bebra ase
Dan Jack Mo ono ankasa be si boila na ma wo wunya problem bi ase wom Dan Jack Mo de ni nua me so face no na obe kire wo na e ko ama wo
Sir Hassan Ahmed, Managing Director of Lost Court Limited. I have a sawmill, air plow, kin dryer, Nina hospitals omo nane oil near the adin na sankrofo ya na ye bola no me recommend omo bia because media no ye no for to bia ma ho excellent
hwehwe dan Jackmo e wo Kumase Baba Yara Sports Stadium Unity Oil Echiripe anase frɛ 0244 833 210 ana 03220 43879
Dan Jackmo, the ultimate fairness solution.
For Best Car Brand Africa, let's put our hands together for Kantanka Automobile Company Limited.
The way to Toyota who the two Hyundai one snow said yet here.
Be a year. A buying top papa cars no be 5 pay. You find your SPD.
Malaysia and Singapore Nimina Sano Moshas.
For no train yami acquaintance or Boamani Panya BBD. Boamani pa in Yajumaye.
Yahoa. So we in pasta amaye.
O my Ghana, one wapa, Kantanka, bibimemu kantan, watching him dear Nyansa, Abosu, Nansu Onya Hantai.
1 is an intellectual, 2 is a philanthropist, 3 is a very, very humble person.
And Nema Oyende, Yaminim ni Brontias.
The entire, a mammy ye Nafi, Matre, a baby before say, Sabi, Yehune Tuntum, Niagini, and Yetuntum. Nasomu to meet Jenemus Habia, and say a Chakranoa, a Ghana, a baby.
Do you want to enroll your ward in a school where quality basic education, discipline and moral upbringing is our hallmark? Then come to Apostle Safowaa School of Arts and Sciences Basic School. Great Asas, Apostle Safowaa School of Arts and Sciences has vacancies in preschool, lower and upper primary, JHS 1 and JHS 2, with spacious and ventilated classrooms. The school also has excellent boarding facilities for students from upper primary to JHS. Great Asas also has a well-stocked library, a school bus that picks your ward from home to school and back home, with adequate security measures to ensure your ward safety. Apostle Safowaa School of Arts and Sciences Preschool has state-of-the-art learning materials to make learning fun for your ward. We also have the cadet corps and a cultural troupe to tap hidden talents in your ward. Locate Apostle Safowaa School of Arts and Sciences at Awoshi Last Stop, Accra. Great Asa! Do you want to enroll your ward in a school that has keen interest in academic excellence and sound religious upbringing? Then Apostle Safowaa School of Arts and Sciences is the place. Apostle Safowaa School of Arts and Sciences, Great Asas, offers general arts, business, home economics, visual arts, general science and technical courses in auto mechanics and applied electricity. Great Asas has well-equipped laboratories for all the science-related courses, an ICT laboratory, and a well-stocked library. Excellent boarding facilities are available for both boys and girls with adequate security measures to ensure your ward's safety. Students also have the privilege to go to Apostle Safowaa Suaye at Gomu Ampota for practical lessons with the proprietor, Apostle Dr. Engineer Kwedo Safo, for 1 month during the long vacation. We also have a school bus that picks your ward from home to school and back home. Great Asas has a cadet corps, a choir, drama and debating club to harness the hidden talents in your ward. Locate Apostle Safowaa School of Arts and Sciences at Awoshi Last Stop, Accra, Ghana. Great Asas!
Medafopa, medase, sawa treme. Apostle Dr. Engineer Kwedo Safo. Pape nimdifo. Osanso yesempakani. Oye kyerɛkyerɛfo. Ne ho nsɛm de eye bebrebe. Na nansen ni campaign kɛse a wagye agyina mu a ɔka ne sɛ moma yenkɔ yechi. Yenkɔ de titi aduane no. Aduane na ye nananom edi ma ɔmutimi nyini ɛkyɛɛ no. Na ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔmu nyini kyɛ kɛkɛ o. Omu nyini ni nya omu sanso wa ahoden ubehwe abrewa posoposo anase akokra posoposo na onkra poma ono so a onhye eye sopese emekye ahwehwaniwa na owa ahoden ni nyina gina aduane papa a omudiye eno nti na ono de wabɔ saa dawuro no ɔse ene aduane a yedidi eye yanomfo de bi mekye GM foods enti na ono de waje na asase yantam no so enye se asase ketewa o asase no so yie na wahya ase eduadua saa no ba yi enuane ahodo a ayira wo man mu na ono wasan so de aba o se hwe ne nasua no na se wuni asase so de ma na ha okra eni ti na waba no ono de abribia odwen Ghana man ho kane ansa no nankasa wabedwene no bra na ne de no betobi na di na nipa wa ho odin titiru ejina aduane a udi de kwa oyam na de yedru suei tech news na ye dan ye ni akwa Sierra Leone enua bema Kelvin atena sidin na wonim de wetimi aye waye battery ono ankasa na atena sidin no hyehye battery ode na adwene ene ne nsa wama na nso hwa nso oye radio station ofiri on so na ohyehye ono an transmitter me enko he sa video no Medafo Kelvin do na wo hwe no de ono so etimi ede na adwen ene ne nsa aye no na ene ye black inventor Thomas Elkins Thomas etena asidin na ono mame che oniama na otumi Thomas dentist ono ankasa ono kroya pharmacist osanso surgeon ansa na osanso inventor nipa baako bibini o enye broni oye bibini na eniama hodo a Thomas ediba ye ni wotena asidin no hu se hwitim ya tetede ne na ye use opeso odi kọ nanim kakra nti ohyehye chamber commode eno ene no mahweso aya na abeda ne water closet a obi atimi ka me ko private Thomas ensa ene sha ase bibini ono eno ye owie nso amana nso ha osanso guillotine frame owie nso no ye ironing stand ade ye gina ho eto ade eno sanso ye ahwehwe a wote closet na oye no so obehwe wanim nti wo ye bibini na wo hwe wanim kama ni Thomas ene ena afi nso fridge ahodo ye yusu ewo mortuary se obi edan ne hwe ban a ye de ne kohiem no Thomas ene de saade baaye we nyina ye bibini nti me de bia meka ne se mum ye sesan ya desuanim kakra na ye fa niema we nya enkyere emofra na eba no ema omo hu se bibifuo ensa ene hye eniema hodo a etwa ye hu ehia no se ye sesan ya desuanim kakra anka ebeboa ye bebre sabre mepese ye betie patriotic song na ye de adanda ye hu
Say
Na onim se ewiasema yewe se ope omo a omutibi di omo adwen ene omo nsa ye bibia ebibrem ha ana sankrofo no ewo na che se omo ye bibifo e kamia ye se oman Ghana kra wa na oman ne wo omo omutimi di omo adwen ene omo nsa eye bibi no na niema omo ye no so eboa ema oman etumpon ema ankrankra sitinem kra so eye omo jojo na ene jimedi su ye behwe hia se yankasa ye bema ye ni akọ na ya hwe eniema ya yetumi di yensa eye na eno na ebeboa ma oman yetumpon na yenjai se de bia ye hwe se obi ene beba be ye kro nu ye amaye nipa amenya na me ne betwetwe nkomo no ono ene eye Colonel Abeka Jackson retire Colonel
madam
me mo akwaba eba jimedie yiso we de we nya de dikan a waba jimedie yiso ya sen hia bi
you in the second time
sa ya sen hia Colonel eye ye local inventions ye besi den ena ya prioritize sa inventions yi
there I just know yes you look out for settings Ghana hano occasionally no should be afraid be or ye bibi dem sisi akra issue abense bia is okro baby k bibi yes
oh Sierra Leone
yo na yen fanyen yon insido yen hwe de ye be hu mofra ba we all the talents no na ye encourage won ma won ba nso de yen hu de e bibifo mofra ba na ade wotum yen yemame yen hwe among our people na you identify one na yen bo awon actually recently I'm there abanisi 1% of GDP is some amount to be was also share science and research na zin just on to my help but when someone who there what the miscan sisa you push ko man and pushing ko so they identify one encourage one
yes 1% na no nanka mofra ba say na ye de so ma se ne bo
mofra na painful ya universities na zi research centers in the country then 1% in fact odos what my bibi kakra
you Colonel we de to so mienu a wabagimedi so but me dofo bi wo ha e bia afa ni de dikan a wabetina ne fidie ho a o hweyen mepese eniema hodo a waye no boboso ma oman eni wiase mia mu hu de hu so watime de wadwen ne wonsaye
thank you atwendema nyame adumara maye no odos
sa
na pinasi akese okubi aka wansan abakọ echi kakra afan more than 20 inventions
okay
more than 20 na Mishasa, if I could be on you field mbo only a medical kakra.
That's why
my first patent I no. Oh yeah, diabetes therapy.
Okay.
But yeah, now identify 82 demo diabetes kakra. Now obey yeah, I will have it for the whole of the rest of my life. And will control kakra. No. Since I'm a research, my research in my shape, then I came out with something I'm fit to obey you. I try first, me start with mamma, me try me there, mamma preparation, me no, or to keep sugar level within certain area. Now, Madame Bia, Bunya, also me discovered that or serious diabetes, Nana, who has you could, or now. Okay, cham there. Oh yeah, the problem no. Na kede me so man ye bi dem na me try. Na also obetry hwe. O say no na ncho try nutrition. Dem dey American ya chemicals in so obetry. I try within a fortnight. Na ukuni ya kware. I was surprised because we say diabetes in ukura. I had to take kakra. So dem me more research na me ye me try one application me so kwa gbechu. Ne me patent for it.
Okay. Okay.
I check kakra.
Check. Ti eda so ho.
Sisa onyi ho.
Onyi ho.
Only there, no do point bi no. Mama abandon. Yeah, me research in P one them topics P. Now you know there was a problem. The me you know component plant actually plant room. The plant here tropical. ɔyɛ temperate weather plant. Na me try them in planting bi na nkɔfo ayɛ chemical wire trial hospital. That plant wasn't really available because of 3 different types. Will be something which particular one I didn't have that knowledge. It's me to be actually now me so no, it's a very good thing. Then we go ahead with it. Me try go. I think online name those 100 species. It seems so no because the more attractive technical things are made. Oh yes, you know. Mainly more technology side, you know. Now me mean that actually from a company Jackson Energy Research. Now me and the energy conversion technologies are before no. Yeah, me so try the improved versions. And see meaning the development of energy conversion technologies to make them more efficient and less polluting. Time the energy you have pollution show. And see me no steam turbine. Steam turbine engines, you know, on produce electricity in Casina. As at 1996, you know, 80% of all the electricity generated in the world, you know, of steam turbine. Yan hydros na gas turbine, Amari who used as gas turbines na renewables. Niyazi boma, so 20%. And see 80% virtually the whole world. In America, a little over 90% of their electricity steam turbine. So them steam turbine, if you book what's 40% efficient, which means there's room for improvement. And see, tackling. Now I came up with a solution. I'll make that steam turbine, in fact, all turbines, will make one more efficient and less polluting. See, maybe steam turbine, you know, the technology I'm using, that was the technology me patentee. Yeah, me go we check different all turbines, steam turbine, gas turbine, aircraft jet engines. I'm a pilot by profession. Aircraft jet engines and similarly acting machines, you know. So use this technology, you improve the efficiency greatly. More patent, you know. It's steam turbine. Steam turbine or double, yes, you know, or double the output of today's technology. You know.
Wow.
The technology is very advanced, very sophisticated. It's studying carefully. The way the machine, the blades work and so on, you can come out with something better. And I came out with something better. And see, when I was in out, we develop now, we adopt her. Since I was very efficient, for it, we adopt her. 80% of the world's electricity, again, can be produced at no cost. The same plant, existing turbine section or what, we need twice as much energy.
What you are producing now?
We produce use. And that has a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits. One, or cut down the rate of emission from electricity generation. If you see so much power comes out, between use the power industries. Industries is one go down. Then between the same the power ships. So that ship, you know, the propeller now, you know, on your machine or 10 or electricity. Also reduce marine transport pollution. Very good. That's a steam turbine. Then your gas turbine, only the type you use for emergency badges and so. Now, the same thing. Na aircraft also use gas turbine engine, jet engine or gas turbine. Now gas turbine no maintenance no the owner no only technicians and also engineers are what maintenance or the manufacturers and now contract or supply we on maintain.
Okay.
And see that makes electricity production very expensive. If you so the system will use atomized fuel that we go or there was spraying fine like powder.
Okay.
Then compressed air was that can ignite then power no. Now this means on your fuel be it means use. For example, in a case there's gas if you Nigeria and if you use fine oil and so forth, only a gas turbine. And therefore it's very expensive to run. Now or a machine baby says or there's a core manufacturers and then we say overhaul they no doubt or there's the machine the near expensive to acquire, expensive to run, expensive to maintain and all these things. And since they use on that electricity we produce so or be more expensive. On the other hand, the way the general global practice now we use steam turbine only a very simple steam turbine system no wo fuel now was that also at the stove na the nuansu high temperature high pressure no engineers will control that will be steaming na kwa ka share steam turbine no inti say yekọ steam turbine na ihe nara you between producing electricity everything will be in local currency. Now, steam turbine, so anything combustible, all the fossil fuels, whether it's coal, gas, whatever it is, so even municipal waste, example, you heat if that means they produce electricity, and therefore, steam is going to be affordable. Local materials as by now, that is steam turbine. The gas turbine also, the American jet engine. Now, waste energy, a lot of energy through the exhaust, all the jet engines. So we are poor or no, what the turbine 2 or 3 stages CBC. I'm on our 10. No, we are more a rotation. I should know. They generate power. Now, also, and better. Just to existing one, would improve the efficiency by a combined cycle. Gas, then they bring in steam turbine, then exhaust or quad. What direct was a new steam, was a small steam turbine, once we produce more power to increase the output of the machine. Now, here's with our system. Is so much improved. The turbine side or the energy figures are so efficient. As a super virtually here by a combined cycle and sana no. It's only a gas turbine. Then about gas turbine or a jet engine. Only yes, wonderful. Airplane or car for about 500 miles per hour.
Okay.
So soon as engine big hole now into through because blades is solid. Blades be ginger, be so fast, be on the fast, that sort of thing. Now, yes, require Famana Oceano, 500, Famana Sorbet, 500 Oceano. Famano or 10 engine. Or the compana, more probably to coconut branch. No, the finish him to make a no channel. Demina and Famano so a benefit from. And see, piloting here very little power to establish a speed or and also power or and therefore use little fuel.
Okay.
The airplanes on petrol power. Yeah, use little fuel now. Or chair all running costs you go down. Because passenger seat mile are cheap. And see the airline can afford to sell tickets at lower prices, cheap tickets, not to the benefit of the traveling public. That's jet engine. So you knew what I know. Then jet engine, another part, people also say table fan jet engine na airport na hwia be na bi ho fan ni bi blades or how family will cry no kakra this sort of yeah much better nti also yeah our pipeline na ya wonyem ni pi ship de mi ni propeller no yeah new version on this yeah build ya test Ghana yes ya build ya test Ghana na no obama ships were a little faster.
The normal ones,
the same power setting. Yeah. Obama ship now a little faster. Then smoother, and quieter. The modern ones is a propellant noise. So that's what all the old people no. It has the smooth. That's the propeller. Okay. Now modern things like this time we call big cities now, especially developed countries now, will complain seriously about road transport pollution. Gases now that are out, you know. Okay. Honestly, you invent a system, your friend float battery charging system. They may know where or share electric car. The reason I make electric in there, we complain about pollution now. Car manufacturers also they are obliged to find solutions. And see, we tend to build electric cars, electric road vehicles. Then these electric cars, the public is asking for electric cars. Manufacturers also want to build, but want to embark out the way they should, because batteries are limited in performance. Yeah, batteries, even modern ones, lithium-ion batteries, want to make cars perform the way your customers pay. And see, manufacturers working battery manufacturers was better batteries then they can come. Another way we solve a problem in that we battery stations or the petrol stations. For alcohol, either to charge your battery or to change it.
Because battery cars say Apostle IAB.
In your Apostle IAB.
Send you can hear some battery stations. Who can you do more console? Afa power no na wetimi a charge.
There was technology or what? Is this one? Can or kono na recharge the batteries. Sir. Insinam kwemian or charge batteries. In stop baby. Now no impotent. When I ready. You to in fact 3 years ago mekwa we chem patent na mekwa na course no ye na mentuma impotent. Sir. Inti only the I ready the ebekwa patent. Na no ba out no chele electric cars with me sequin o send in stop baby sir in stop baby akra even no be fie kra pa when here the be charge battery sir because inam yana or charge
no ho you kind of who me wa say mi su mame ebusiafo Kennel and I no atwehwe nkomo yi aban panifo mu na muka bi ewo mu enye se no ane se ye kasa keke enema a wetumi ede ne nsa ene na adwena ye na obobo so yi ena enye se wa ye no enye adwuma eye adwuma so ebetimi aboa ama aso ye enema bebre ohawa ye kom bebre ebetimi aso ano ama ye mame na ne me hombra e ba ye beto aso.
Yes, say, cleanliness is next to godliness, and I'm so my Ghana pribia say, ahunidie be dimu e wo manyimu. Dan Jack Mokofa by Edins Neta Bia Bar, Nature Adia Yeshibola Ewomua, a who be here say hospitals, schools, Abanyu Mako, and Impo Uncle Mako Nina say, Obama Dan Jack Mo, Abesi Science in Neta Ibi, our Masway and Abwa, Amahunidie Edimu Ewo Mayimu. Breweries, plywood factories, oil companies, anyone I can honso, Dan Jack Mo say, Monto Hallelujah. If we say, we'll be see boiler machine, a bay steam, Amawa, a bed bois ama, Jumediana Woodiano, a Remudia Dodo, who Fiabi, not a what a chema, Freno, or sounds so a cra in Fidia whom your man in Abia, who pebia, when he and young to Tonto cry.
Utamo does be not their cosi, insinuate on near being no fear when the gumnation. From Alabama. A course to Medio Bedian, a boy schoonie by any genius in Penifon, and this said Media be said a bear. I don't be Benia Tiati say or Ghana Marsin, now Hubert Brassy.
Dan Jack Mo, on one Casabesti and amount. Who ya problem be as a womb, Dan Jack Mo dear, Minia Misto, Fensino, no better on their amount.
Sir Hassan Ahmed, managing director of Lost Scott Limited. I had a sawmill, air plywood, kin dryer, nina hospitals, nane oil near the adina, Sankofia and a bola. Me recommend you more because media no me for to Biama excellent.
Hwehwɛ Dan Jackmo ɛwɔ Kumase Baba Sport Stadium, Unity Oil Echiripe, and answer frɛ 0244 833 210 and 03220 43879.
Dan Jackmo, the ultimate fairness solution.
Medafo, medase, se watwen me. Sa afei na wabetena ofidie hu dia ene na Kantanka exclusive ena weni guso a wohwe ye wo live e wo Facebook, ye sanso eda YouTube. Na ye guso a dwendwen oman hu. Na atare Fedot fashion ene fa ho ka. Sanso na P ena esiesie menim edemame. Cute cat parlor ono ena efa metinwi no ehoka sanso na Dan Jackson Ghana Limited omo eni dwumaku a asoyasene na ye hwe oman mu hia se de yankasa yetumi ye no ye bema ye ni ekuhu na eno na ebeboa ama oman etumpon efise obi enfree baabi mba embesiesie oman ye ne Colonel Abeka Jackson retire ena etwetwen enkomo no Colonel eniama wo ye ahudue de wetumi de wa adwen ene wonsa ye ukasem no mehu se wo na usika na wo de yesa na emenyini a anya bia wepini aban se bia emwa bi kakra ana se wo nkoye
oh ma ko a few times
ana kakra ba
na ma hwema no there was a time work a kakra bi bay it was very small in there. My technology be flapping turbine. Or yeah, at that this open place name for mobile. Now, ultra vertical shaft, ultra no into more wind energy. Now, I'm feeling and see open. Now this share flowing river man. Actually, Akusumo dam no south towards the sea. So if you dam between the ornansoko until the energy room so this shema this suma also obamo hydro then the best condition pa in there is about pum sea current marine current actually marine current turbine this shema also produce pa so many a number of so-called marine turbines around the world that when you be offer wind turbine no reducing so yes yeah actual water turbine
okay
this consumer small one like about 9 meters
okay
in fact less than that 8.5 meters diameter na height by 4 meters.
Okay.
This is also current of 10 meters per second. This man will produce a lot of power, about 2 to 2.5 megawatts. Then planting it in the sea, only problem.
Okay.
The technology isn't there. So far, one company be Northern Ireland also quite the virtually were pack up also because very expensive. Although you floating a crane, na boat was all sorts of things difficult to plant.
Nti Colonel inventors are more my makam hu abompen ana say ewo mutim say mo be pese mo be kam hu abom.
That is an interesting question. We share one. But in the universities they one research departments, yeah, they're inventors. They come up with some inventions, but problem in the invent BBA or the a patent apply for patent. Then it becomes a property. Why was there? If you so well, yes, but there are so many ways of going about it.
Okay.
Now we hear encouragement. Say, well, we a professor and a lecturer at university. Now we come out with something. The problem is finding money to even apply for the patent.
Very difficult.
Difficult.
Very difficult.
And if you so, I've been in support so much more so much money for research, not at all.
Because I know so no boy thing. Because I don't know you now say obesan
ye. Try
you say obeyama aye
ye. Into woman in charge of help. Now this time I am making the marine current a year making flapping this outside that almost one day. You me apply for a patent. We UK patent office, which is European patent office. Me apply after 18 months, the 18 months, or there, go forward out with the publication there. This technology, blah 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 blah, you will apply for so and. Then also owner of the technology, but we so pure international now something, and not just UK and so forth. The international, especially global, at that time, actually, one day Japan, cover Japan, now two, but cover Europe. That time, in those days, there were 17 countries, in the 28 countries. Then America, these 3 areas. Now, we apply for Japan. Each one of the 3, they 5,000 pounds. Into 3, 15,000. Now 15,000 so me employed. Then me approach the government. That was the first time somehow government help you. Okay. Me approach the government. Tell me here 15,000 to enter the whole world because this technology is global.
Sir.
Now, how say? In fact, they tossed me. I lost the opportunity even to continue that way. Now Britain. Former colonial so if I can find even 5,000, which will cover Europe amount. Then we try around, and fortunately that time, somebody who had known me, and has seen me also discuss some technologies with the former head of state Rollins. No, also about a minister for energy.
That time,
Mr. Pepra.
Okay.
Now, okay, they will finance the 5,000 to cover Europe. Into direct transaction between the government and the patent attorneys. That was the first time me and some little help. Otherwise, no. There was a time a committee of a council of state will invite him. They would say me since be so. What sort of help me here to carry on. I mean, it was a wonderful opportunity. Never query. Your projects here, by me from my head. And I could give talk on details, 4 projects just off the head. And they were very happy. They were very excited. And I thought that, oh yes, some help will come.
So what happened?
That time in here, 18,000 pounds. 18,000 pounds. I wanted to put in, I think 4 closely related technologies.
Okay.
Now, we have some skills to support existing patent.
Okay.
18,000 pounds. Maybe America, so one can be what they are going to do. So maybe to explain so and so, I'm expecting some help and so. No, catch him though. Yes, very good, very impressive. Now me Kumasi Tech in collaborate. Then Tech, they will seek donor fund for this.
And Sana.
Imagine a country, you have Britain and also America now, whatever country.
And one says straight away, the Omode Mauna, twice a year, where the Oka universities are 7 months, the educational system, what do you make of it?
Education system. So, what, first of all, are there some aim? And certainly I compare if this is where we want to go, we are not going there. And so. Now, the education system is adequate. We had the template in the sense that if you say you call a secondary school and also you call a technical, then we had trade schools. I think we had 7 or 10 of them. Before independence or soon after independence, you had a few trade schools. Especially, I die out. I mean, especially my care at Swansea, no trade school. The trade school, And if you elementary, it's about modern year. If you JSS, then to call.
Okay.
If it exists, okay, not to waste too much time. Yeah, system no, or that revise. Yeah, so that we achieve our aim. And what is the aim? Aim in the youth, knowledge and skill, education and training. That should be the aim. So that they know how to use their minds and hands.
To work. And not just read and write.
No, and just not just read and write, but in the process, so be reading and write.
Reading and write, but say Afabia to honor, share one side.
The important thing crying hands, now school be you but a train I am ready for industry no. But where you've given them education and training, tune the mind to the hands, or easy to go anywhere. We be able to for train to fit into their way. Actually, we take time to sit down to look at our whole system. Now, my work out what I think is solution. Okay. And normally when I look at problems and I get solutions, they are solid solutions. Now, everybody of school, you have a chance to use his mind and hands.
Okay.
Trade school. Now, we call SS, we continue. Beautiful, we also continue. After 3 years, they want to go to universities and so and so and so. Also, they have chance to do technically, because fortunately, I say, politics, you're down on technical universities. You may need even more.
Sir.
The technical universities. So people who go to SS, they can continue and go to the traditional universities and then Polytech or done.
Sir.
Now, in fact, when I worked mine out, it said that as the system develops, the education system itself becomes self-supporting, self-financing.
Okay.
You don't have to go and look for money from somewhere to push it. No. Only in there, Obia is maybe. Yes. They train on such a way that Obia, as soon as you come out, straight away you get into something.
Sir.
Then part of the education, especially towards the end, maybe 1 week, only entrepreneurial studies to prepare your mind properly for entrepreneurship. Now, if you so another 1 week, maybe for a civic studies.
Okay.
Now, responsibilities as a citizen.
Okay.
The way train you know that you should pay tax, income tax, and that sort of thing. So money is coming. As the students, most students come out, then when that money comes, you push it into the education. The point here, I think it matured into self-supporting. If you see young focus, only about half no go school. But only about half no go school. Now, more of them can go to school. More of them can go to school.
So, okonya hands-on training, okonya skills.
You for agriculture, because you're an agriculture country. Let's look at agriculture. As one see another trade school, more a number of people who say agriculture. Okay, what you do livestock only.
Yeah.
Inspiration nkoko na nchefua na susu and so mpanchi na ngwan up to the livestock. 3 years no obi train no we go through full cycle how to multiply them, to care for them medically, to do everything. Now another group more the crops only, crops, vegetables, fruits, tree crops, so and so. Also a specialized for hobby. Being a practical is a training so. Obviously, farm, tractors, machines, agri machinery, and irrigation, and so and so.
But I share Ayabako.
We train you. What about outer? Why they team up to produce what they want and so forth. Very often government not so a period of agriculture or mechanized agriculture. see 1,000 tractors, 2,000 tractors. Watch it. The tractors won't last the lifespan of the government.
Because the maintenance will be in
that's the thing.
As some are okay, I must say, I won't say youth no, and I'm baby paba, because a bimu nim dear, almost me or my dream almost say baby. By sense, almost shamu peniform with the I say, I buy no and so much sin and boamu can be as I'm almost so or more to that if it will be and I would be my son maybe.
Hey, but when you the mighty to do that, or you're wrong, you cry, champagne funo, well, see, I'm McCown, and painful. What brave papa and I will do. Point I will do yes, government help and we have a responsibility to our nation. They contribute. It's the land of our birth. We pledge to thee. Yeah. Our love and toil. We love, no, we toil. We so be also pledging. Let's say, papa and ye inti, I am one papa inti, Mr. Me, yeah, me try.
Can I be or her? Only a beatrice sika some a dear called the bay and the research cry. Scour the better the iron and hoarding, but in Indiana wo. Design pay when young boy, then I was to say one ye. And then I might be brain or air paban. No,
you know a papa or try obey. Very often, it's young, more interest in young people. It's young, so I mean, my father, Susan, so I'm a school CB, Susan, so. Obey them, it's a fact, but our children one try enough. I don't never father try, I know do wherever. Now, our responsibility to himself, they will try better than his father.
Sir.
And so you give up. No, you are disappointing the whole system, yourself, no, the nation. Okay. Our responsibility to try. You. To try.
You cannot. You better see baby say your tones are frail, Nuna Adaje, a banny a better train and como. Any Colonel Abeka Jackson retired, and a train comono. Or chair or say Mebuno, Mamma, my bemu and bukra, Moira Moho, Nas baby a beer, my awful drew and won't try some more better. And no, they are Emma de be apostle, Ecase. Umay meet me at home, and I say can do spirit. And educated so now I share here, say of my Ghana. Ya ye bet my near J a dear ye to me day and sa a home, Nano never boy ama on my etumpon, or be intimate free abonting and by embassy ya ye chrono. Ejina yanka sayeso sabre bende asida kesiye ene ncha kesiye ekoma apostle Dr. Engineer Joseph oya chairman ema Kantanka Jumakuo ni nyina sanso na Kantanka television ejima yefo nyina medawo nyina ase general manager kwesi owuso ansa ene technical head kwejobedu adi adodo na friend no background medawo nyina ase Fedot Fashion ono na efa matire hu ka ne number 0243 733 527 owo okọ no we a Taifa Junction so kwa ho ana Fedot Fashion wo abna p enso ena esiesie menim edemame ne number 0551 425 157 sanso na Cute Cat Parlor ono ena efa metinwi ehuka Sandra se ne number 0246 897 589 Danjakmo Ghana Limited ono eni Jumakuo asoyasene ewo Jumedie yi so ono so ne number 0244 833 210 na me ametina punuti ema Jumedie Afia Safowaa Kantinpo ana ye frame me da obi bia ohwe me ase mo amohwe me wo TV so Kantanka TV Facebook eni YouTube me da mu nyina ase se ye nyame pa da se na ebesen hia makrao
Out.